Hi guys, today I'd like to show you a very interesting technique to create this very intricate hairstyle, which looks like a braid, but isn't really one. It's somewhat similar to the pull-through braid, apart from the fact that we're not pulling anything through. I recently came up with this technique and I don't know what to call it, so here I'm going to need your help. I would love to see your name suggestions for this hairstyle in the comments below this video, and I thank you very much in advance for all your feedback. As you can tell, my own hair isn't long enough for this hairstyle, so I'm going to start from attaching my Glam Temp clip-in hair extensions. As usual, I'm using dark and platinum blonde wax to create an effect of highlights in my hair. And before we move on to the following step, you want to very thoroughly brush out your hair. This way it will be easier to section it later on. You want to bring your hair to one side, where you want to create your braid, and at this point I actually like to section a strand of hair from the top of my head, some shortest layers, and secure them at the back of my head. Quite often I like to release them at the end, and perhaps curl them to give this hairstyle a more romantic and relaxed look. But you could simply tie all your hair into a ponytail. And now, to make your hair look super chic, you can also grab a thin strand of hair from your ponytail and use it to cover your elastic band. I secure it using a bobby pin, which I insert vertically in the middle of my ponytail. This way it will be secure by the elastic band. And now you want to grab a thin strand of hair from your ponytail and use it to create a regular 3-strand braid. You tie the ends of this braid with a small elastic band and then create another exactly same braid. These braids are going to be decorations for our hairstyle, and here you could actually experiment with the type of the braids. You could use rope braids, 4-strand braids, anything you please. Then we're going to divide our ponytail into 2 equal parts, the bottom one without braids and the top one with braids. After that we want to grab the top section and also split it in 2 equal parts. Each of them should contain 1 braid. We're going to bring the 2 top strands under the bottom one, merge them into a single strand, and secure it with a small elastic band. I'm going to pull the hair at the sides of the segment I just tied up, leaving the braids in the center. Now you could actually grab your top section, divide it into 2 parts, bring them under the bottom section, and tie them together with a small elastic band. This way your finished look would look slightly different. But today I'm going to do something else. I'm going to split a thin strand of hair from the top section and create my 3rd small braid. And then I pick another strand and create my 4th braid. And now I'm going to pick the top section of my hair, divide it in 2, adding each braid to each section. Then I simply bring these 2 sections under the bottom one, merge them into a single strand and secure it with a small elastic. And again, I'm going to pull some hair from the sides of the segment I just tied up to volumize it. And when I do this, I make sure that my braids stay in the center. Now I need to arrange my hair so that the braids are on top. Divide the section in 2 equal parts, making sure that each of them contains 1 braid. And then I simply bring these 2 parts under my bottom strand and secure them together. I tug on the sides to volumize them. And again, I rearrange my hair so that the braids are on top. I split the top strand in 2 equal parts. I bring the strands under the bottom section and tie them together. You need to arrange your ends and this hairstyle is complete. So how would you call it? I was thinking of calling it a linked braid or a bonded braid, you know, based on the fact how it's created. But I would love to see your ideas. If you're going to try out this hairstyle, or its version, perhaps simplified with no braids, or modified with different types of braids, I would love to see your results on Instagram. If you enjoyed this tutorial, leave me a comment and give this video a thumbs up. I thank you very much for watching, and I see you in my next video.